So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Not the most accurate pass. Pass somewhat off target. Bruno Fernandes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Can he finish? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vieira gets a foot in here, and he welcomes it in. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Matheus Cunha. It's a good run down the left-hand side. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He's shifting through the gears here. That is a brilliant interception. He won't be happy with that one. Del Piero. Diogo Dalot tries to pass it through. Knocks it into space, tries to play it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Vermaelen gets over and intercepts. Menu, Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Manchester United applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Del Piero takes a shot! Bruno Fernandes. Menu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Diogo Dalot. Great vision. Look at the space here. Pull it. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Menu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's intervened well there.
Maguire.
That's the throw. Diogo Dalot. Shaw. Casemiro.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's in plenty of space here. Martinez. And it's Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's cause for mild irritation. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that's definitely not his best. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he was quick to react. He's a sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to him. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on shot goal! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal time.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
He's picked his way through. Marlon cuts it out. Adriano. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 20, número 15.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Entran
a solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Número 18.
And the through ball.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Shaw. And Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro. Menu. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Menu. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Pato. And the counter is on. Pato. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's got full. Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Matheus Cunha, Bruno Fernandes. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
He's in a great position here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Threads one in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, good spread.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Gets into some space. Can he finish? It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That has not gone well. Menu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Just eases him off the ball. Šeško gets a good foot in there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. To Martinez. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Seedorf. Aims beyond the defence. Half an hour gone in the second half. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's a key interception. Menu, and it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for the run. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. And he welcomes it in. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here? That pass isn't the best. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. He can run onto that. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Driving through the middle.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Played in deep. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Vermaelen makes the interception. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Maguire. Menu. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Hato is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, there are engines, and then there's a turbo engine like this guy has, Peter. He never seems to get tired, and he always gives his all. Fans can certainly expect a big contribution from him at both ends. His athleticism and stamina is quite outstanding.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Looks a good ball through. Kamavinga. Good ball, good take. Spread it left. Really fierce, close defending. Now that looks a decent ball. Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Richarlison. Oh, important interception. And it's Hazard. Kamavinga. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, this looks sharp. Over to the left. Del Piero receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi with a definite foul there. Messi. No lack of adventure up to now, just no breakthrough. Burn spots it and intercepts. Short changes him with that pass. Seedorf providing an outlet on that flank. He's got full.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now then, the ball's come loose. So it is still 0-0. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Alexander-Arnold to Messi. Kamavinga. And it's Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he was quick to react. Richarlison! Goal! Manchester United! So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he's cut it out. Messi. Now it's Richarlison. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. Richarlison. And the shot! And it's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking.
Terrific header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is ended up in no man's land. That's a lovely, neat pass. Shoots! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
That's going in strongly.
Nicely weighted ball. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Knocks it out wide. Byrne makes the interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Del Piero. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we have our very first corner. Adriano! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball over the top. He's one-on-one, and the finish! It's a loose ball. Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now it's Del Piero, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Messi. Camavinga. And it's made its way to him.
2 added minutes.
Well, that's
has
good
been
defending.
indicated.
He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the whistle for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Richarlison, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Bale. No, that's been intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Akanji cuts out the pass. Byrne. Hazard. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fernandez. Camavinga. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Richarlison. Loose ball now, and there's a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Big header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Not the most accurate pass. Strokes it back. And it's Fernandez. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Substitution in progress.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That is good alertness.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Akanji. Oh, good spread. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Burn. To Hazard. Burn. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. Camavinga. Played out to the right. Messi has it out wide and in space. Oh, that's fabulous. Keeper's dealt with that. Camavinga. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Best. It's played through for him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Manchester United.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Fernandez.
Well, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's under a lot of pressure there. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Number 9,
Shifted it to the flank. And that's put paid to a promising move. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Alexander-Arnold. Number 17, Messi.
He's hit it long, but astray.
Number 15.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
The ball has bounced loose now. It's a pretty loose pass. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Burn. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Van Dijk. Nicely spread.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's certainly onside here. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Looking for the run. And it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him. That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. This for the lead. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And this is Ronaldinho. And it's with the keeper. And they've got rid. Nicely weighted ball. Ronaldinho! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Ronaldinho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He won't be happy with that one. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's well spotted. Camavinga. And that's a throw-in. Rodri. Well read, nice interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's away! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Costa Curta. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. And he's there to retrieve it. Van Dijk makes the interception. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found the way through. Swings it across.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That could spell trouble. That is good alertness. He shifted it to the flank. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that has put paid to that. Quality ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. It's a pretty loose pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Kane. Can he get on the end of this? He's on it. Can he get away? And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold plays the return pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Milan are down to 10 men. Oh no, he's got that wrong. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And he's straight offside. And this is good effort from distance. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Spread out to the left. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Now it's Kane. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Messi! Seedorf chips it through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he goes for a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And this is Kane.
That was lovely, that.
He's through, now is he in? And this is Kane. And the pass is intercepted. And it's half-time here.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Here we go again. Mbappe. A heavy challenge. Foden. Kane. Lovely feet. It's Kane! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Time and again they are repelled. Pullet is always scanning the pitch for targets. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Takes a shot. Now the delivery. And the shot! Wonderful from Vieira! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead is extended still further. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
A case now of complete control. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He has found the way through. Mbappe could go all the way here. No way he was going to be outmuscled. Araujo, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Foden must have made the worst possible choice there.
Oh, they could be caught out here. He's come in hard. And how did he not make it four? And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Looking for options for movement. Alexander-Arnold. Kane.
A lot of space.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Rodri. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Kane. Not the most accurate pass. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Adriano. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Gave it a go, but off target.
Milan are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. Pull it. There will be a throw-in. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Número 9. Entran número 4.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Messi. Número
And
25.
now a sudden chance to
Número
counter.
8.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he cuts out the supply. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Over to the left. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Kane. He might be in here. Looking to play him in. Howson cuts it out. Now it's Kane. Just fight. He's having a hit! Well, that looks a decent ball. Pinches it off him. Foden. Now it's Messi. Threads one in. Gullit. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Bale. That has been cut short. Out towards the flank. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Yeah, claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, they could be caught out here. Haaland! They've scored! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass somewhat off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Nicely worked. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
It's Iniesta! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the shot! Decent enough try. It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And he was quick to react. And this is shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's going to go a long way. Rabiot. Now Nico Williams.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Knocks it into space. Nico Williams. Haaland. Oh, that's a fine interception. It's a pretty loose pass. Iniesta. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That has ended up in no man's land. Played out to the right. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rabiot. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception, well timed. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Del Piero. Oh, perfectly measured that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what has happened here? Looking to play him in. Vieira. And here's Mbappe, out towards the flank.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Oh, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, easy pickings there. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Cross in. Del Piero. Not the most accurate pass. Nicely weighted ball. Doku is wide and looking to get onto this. He won't be happy with that one. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Looking for the run. And that's been won straight back. Mbappe! Rabiot. There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Teremos uma substituição.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Can he get it through? Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's been slipped through. Bonucci gets across to intercept that. That is good alertness. Well, that pass isn't the best. Bellingham aims beyond the defence, and he's picked out the run. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! No way through, so back it comes. Oh, good spread. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Oh no, this does not look good.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 99.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one.
Camisa 23.
Nico Williams, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Trion promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Tries to play it through. Crosses it in here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Camisa 11. Substituição em andamento. Público presente.
The changes then in quick succession.
Well, it's pretty obvious they have to change their approach if they want this, and they do.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Neymar. Just the keeper to beat! Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. It's a red card, a dreadful moment for him. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Mbappe ready to try one. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Mbappe!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
That's an imaginative pass. And now the breakaway, Del Piero. And that has been cleared. So, third corner of the game. Danilo. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That looks a good ball through. Great ball. Mbappe! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Goes for the shot! He's having a go! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
He's had it taken off him. In with the challenge. Now that's well seen too. He's looking wide. Now it's Doku. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Schmeichel gets it clear. And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And that's a throw-in. Danilo. Out again for a throw-in. It's... Oh no, what has happened here? Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Doku. Great vision. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Fired deep toward... He's got full! Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Threads one in, and that could set him on his way. He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Tavares has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, what I like most...
Takes a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Stoichkov, Neymar, shot, surely! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. De Bruyne. He's in space and looking for options.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Aimed beyond the defence. Ambitious ball here. Well read, nice interception. Can he get on the end of this? Barcelona are looking to break at pace. That's a throw. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, nicely intercepted.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Great ball, and he's in here. No, again, there's no way through. Well, now it's a race for the... That's rather hopeful. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Zanetti. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Zanetti certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
He's looking wide. Neymar picks it up out wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Zanetti threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. Schmeichel sends that a long way. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in. Played through for the wide man.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Iniesta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar has it out wide and in space. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a good run down the left. That'll be a corner. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And no, That is pretty much the end of that. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. Tries to pass it through, and he's running. Can he finish? It's Gerrard! We've got a goal! Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That is a brilliant interception. He's a sharp little ball here, and he welcomes it in. And this is Adriano! Adriano! That is wonderful! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Cancelo. And this is Raul. Chance for a shot! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way. Now it's Stoichkov. And that's been won straight back. He is through here. It's Raul! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably good to take something very special to beat him today.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Barcelona with this to level it up. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
João Cancelo. And he plays one through. And this is Del Piero. João Cancelo wins the duel this time. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
He might be in here. And the shots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pato. Pull it. That has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not... Del Piero! Oh, that was no routine save.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. And this is Pato. Van Dijk. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Del Piero. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's a pretty loose pass. Xavi Alonso. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's been shifted off it. Not the most accurate pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Olise could try cutting inside here. Chooses to go back. Gerrard. Oh, now can they counter? Searching pass he's played there. Well, that pass isn't the best. That's a smartly directed ball. João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Zanetti going full tilt down the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking for options for movement. Tries a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Del Piero. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. He has found the way through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne gets into a good position. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
João Cancelo. Barcelona finding their passes. Looking for the run.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
De Bruyne knocks it into space. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome to a day of high ambition, high aspiration and expectation. Just 1 point required and a brighter future is in the bag. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal? And the shot! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Some good work on the right flank here. He is through here. That is good strength. Tries to pass it through. Tavares, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence, and he plays one through. Iniesta. Kaká. Now it's Pelé. Looking for options for movement. He has found the way through. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Well, he's done very well to take... And a chance! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
There's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a promising position. Iniesta can so cleverly bypass the press. Nicely aimed pass. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And it's Menu. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's been won straight back.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And we have our very first corner. That looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
It's their second corner of the game. Van Nistelrooy! Harmlessly behind.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Casemiro calmly anticipates. Check punts it upfield. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Adriano showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's got away. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked.
Adriano! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Van Nistelrooy in the hunt and looking threatening. Passing is crisp and sharp. Greenwood. Nice interception, well timed. Great vision. Tries to play it through. He can run onto that. And he's managed to get free. Oh, no joy this time. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a key interception.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's picked his way through. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
So, third corner of the game. Neymar is flagged offside. Nuno Tavares, and he cuts out the supply. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, that is not the best ball.
Has
He
been
offers an
indicated.
apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neymar going full tilt down the left. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 20, Pele.
And we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is
A solitary goal.
number 10,
That has been the crucial
Cristiano
difference.
Ronaldo.
No, that's been intercepted. Iniesta is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Adriano. Saliba. Menu. Van Nistelrooy takes control of it and he's on the move. A probing pass, and he plays one through. And nicely intercepted. Greenwood. Botafogo appear to be happy to let their front players... It's Adriano! Just a fraction high.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Nicely spread. Still just the single goal between the sides. Van Nistelrooy pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! Van Nistelrooy gets flagged offside.
Botafogo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And this is Ronaldo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Greenwood. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's in on goal. Chance, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Big header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Nice control. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Adriano. That is good alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Not the most accurate pass. Neymar! Mighty close.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Coming on the field.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
This looks promising. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And Van Nistelrooy! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And it's Tavares. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Van Nistelrooy, and here's Doué. Vermaelen does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out. Vermaelen gets a foot in here. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Rafael Leao. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it.
Botafogo really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He's in a great position here. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well read, nice interception. Well timed, excellent interception. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. 2 minutes to be added on. That has ended up in no man's land.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And there goes the final whistle. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. You look back on the game then, Jim.
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the...
A warm welcome to you all on this rainy afternoon to what we hope will be an enthralling encounter. It may be a little soggy, but the supporters are in good voice, and you can tell just how much this matters to them. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
There's the whistle. More and more pressure on the ball here. Jensen. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. Now they can break here. Ball's gone out of play. And that's definitely not his best. Ouattara. Ouattara. Oh, that's fabulous. Ouattara proves just a little bit too strong. Crosses it into the air, climbs up big! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Looking for the run. And he's intervened well there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably...
And Del Piero! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's a good-looking delivery. And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
Manchester United definitely are on...
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Number 14.
So, a breakthrough already. And
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Decent chance! And one more try! Iniesta conjures time and space where few can. Aimed beyond the defence.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yes. Del Piero! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. Deftly away. And he's there to retrieve it. Takes the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. This is Del Piero, and he's found a way past. Kaká does really well to win the ball there. Jensen, and the counter is on. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Del Piero.
You can never be short of runners into space.
Terrific header! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Number 10.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Iniesta, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And here's Iniesta. Oh, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Looking to play him in. Look at the space here. Caught offside that time. Bullets simply refused to be outdone there. He's in a great position here, and he's had a hit! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Oh, it's Del Piero. Oh, super find. And this is Adriano. Jensen. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ouattara gets a good foot in there. And the pass is intercepted. The message is clear, none shall pass. Adriano. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
That's the first 45, and
Manchester
well
United in control at half-time, 2-0.
In the second half. Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution for Manchester United, number 22.
And we're underway again.
Coming on to replace him is number 23, Vigo.
Opts for safety. Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Nicely weighted ball. Ouattara picks it up out wide. Iniesta. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Now that looks a decent... It's Vigo! And it's there! And they are cruising away. So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
A case now of complete control. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now the cross. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, no circumventing this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Played into the rises! It's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 57 minutes is number 9.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, that pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get rid. Jensen. And he's had it nicked away.
The attendance for this match was
Can he get it through? Well played. That
71,649.
has snuffed out the danger. Showing great feet there. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Adriano. Now it's Figo. Great vision. Iniesta looking to get on the end of this. Jensen. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Adriano. Oh, it's come loose. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? And he's there to clear it. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Jensen. Out to the right. Tries to play it through. And he's being shifted off it. He's found a way through. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Incoming delivery. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Del Piero! And that would have been game, set and match.
Del Piero is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Gullit running with the ball. And he's well... Decent chance! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal! About as smooth as it gets. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Manchester United grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Pinches it off him. Pass somewhat off target.
2 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Del Piero. That has been cut short. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that will be it. This is a side which is purring, picture-perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Adriano claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim.